Well, hello. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I have about an hour before I need to go pick up Eleanor from cheerleading practice because that just started up, and she has a dance this weekend, Friday, I think. So she needs a dress for that. So I'm gonna take her dress shopping. I texted her, she hasn't seen it yet. So I'll be talking with her about whether or not she wants to have some friends over before the dance, have, you know, snacks, maybe make those little bouquets. I don't know if it's just a middle school dance. It's her first one, so I'm really hyped about it. I remember Evelina's first one. I'm excited. And I wanna tell you about, well, first of all, I just ordered a Pilgrim costume because tomorrow I will be volunteering at Meredith's, like they're having Pilgrim Day. I'm hoping within the hour before I leave, I am able to clean up my bedroom, my boudoir. It's less peaceful in here and more overwhelming. You know, your bedroom's supposed to be an escape, an oasis. Yeah, that's not how I feel at all. All of this stuff, you have seen it, you know it's been here for weeks and weeks, and none of this stuff belongs here either. It's left over from the birthday parties and the baby shower that I hosted. Literally, it's been, if not a month, I don't even know. Also, this bag, I still haven't emptied it from when we went to Disney. I'm literally the worst, like just barely surviving, keeping my head above water. So today, hopefully I get to tackle that. I just opened my blinds and I saw that we must have had a raccoon or something come here and just dig our garbage out. Like, even if you leave it open a little bit, they get into it. So when I say raccoons, I mean literal raccoons, not being facetious talking about my children. Although who knows, maybe my kids did that, there's no telling. Yes, I ordered a Pilgrim costume off of Amazon. Hopefully that comes in. Something just came to the door from Amazon and I was like, oh, is that it already? Which is crazy that it could get here same day. But no, I ordered this. It's a contact case, you guys. I had to reschedule, if you're following along, my eye dilemma. I have yet to order bifocals. I'm trying out some new contacts, which, did you know that they had bifocal contacts? I'm not at that season yet. He ordered some like specialty astigmatism contacts for me. It's only like a certain brand carries them in the prescription that I need because my eyesight isn't great. Well, what had happened was my left eye is now in a +8, so great, love that. My right eye, he verbally told me during the appointment, oh, it stayed the same. And I was like, yeah, it's been the same for like 20 years. And then we got to the left eye and he's like, this is so bad. He didn't say that, but it used to be 6.75 and now it's an 8. So I'm like, that's a substantial difference considering it hasn't changed in the past 20 years. I digress. When I got the contacts, the right eye is a 5. And so I had them in and I'm like, this is so blurry, but I thought, oh, maybe I'll adjust to them. No, it was blurry all day and I was like, I can't even, every time I blinked, they would move. I told him, I've tried many astigmatism contacts in the past. None of them have worked out. He's like, try these. Okay, let's waste some more of my time, sure. So anyway, when I called, I said, I think I need to get my eyes rechecked because they were blurry all day. This isn't my right prescription. Short story long, I got the contact case because I found some really old contacts that I used to wear that had never been opened, but they're for 2 weeks. And I was like, hopefully this gets me through because I have no contacts. Okay, I have no contacts. I don't know why I started talking about that, but you know what else I ordered from Amazon? Hot cocoa cups. And I know what you're thinking, Kim, we told you, the Starbucks is superior. Don't you worry your little head. I ordered these too. And I have high hopes. I feel like they're going to be amazing. It's a whole story and a half, but I'm gonna give them another try. When I used to make them, I made them with water, and I think that was my biggest mistake. I also am trying to order a rug for Meredith's room, a ruggable rug. I'm trying to pull up the links and somehow they all got X'd out. I was gonna ask you your opinion, which rug should I order, but I don't want you to feel bad if I don't order the one that you pick. I have 2 in mind and they look pretty similar, so honestly I just need to go eeny meeny miny mo because the one that's in her bedroom from IKEA literally feels like I'm walking on sand. Like it is, I don't know how they sold any. Now I understand why it was on clearance, right? All right, well, I just got changed out of my workout clothes and I was in my closet thinking, oh, I should probably do some laundry. Alex has been pretty good about keeping up on the laundry, but I haven't been good about putting my dirty laundry in the basket. I just have a pile in my closet, which, you know, if I was on top of things, I would probably just put a laundry basket in my closet, but have we met? That doesn't make any sense at all. Needless to say, I have a laundry mountain to take care of. I'll get to that eventually. I also plan on making some cookies today that have been on my list of things to make for a while. They're like almond crinkle cookies. I almost forgot what they were. I just remembered. Now I'm pumped. And then also Avelina requested a dinner that I used to make. So I'm gonna whip that up. It's really quick, easy, convenient, and my kids love it. So what's not to love about that? The Disneyville podcast came out today. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, it's time to clean our fridge. Well, I don't think I'm gonna do that if I'm being real. So I think I'm gonna put it on while I go clean my room. All right, some of the kids just got home from school, so I got sidetracked, like, you know, talking with them and doing all the things and snacks and stuff. I was eating pound cake from Costco. Oh my gosh, I've never eaten it before. Quite possibly the best thing I've ever had in my entire life. It's I could cry, it's that good. I had to stop myself from eating the entire confection. It's much too good for children, I'll tell you that for free. Moral of the story, I have about 10, 15 minutes to deal with this. And if I get this done in 15 minutes, why have I put it off for a month? It's a problem. I just recorded this voiceover, but my microphone settings were so off. I don't even know what I was talking about. Hey, good news, bad news is that it actually took me longer than 15 minutes to do this. That's the good news. Bad news is it took me longer than 15 minutes to do this. But I'm glad that I actually got around to it. What did it take me, like a month? To be fair, you know, his birthday party was around a month ago, I want to say. Our recycling bins have just been perpetually full, you know, after doing a room makeover and going through all of that stuff as well. So that's the reason why this like horde of boxes has been in here. And once this is all cleared out, guess what? It's the holiday season and I'm going to be hoarding gifts in here. Pros and cons to constantly having boxes and stuff in here is that my kids, they don't really fuss around with much of it. And this is where I can, you know, hide them in plain sight. So pros and cons to being a hoarder right there. And then a lot of that stuff, like the birthday party stuff, you know, that other things I put in like our birthday party closet, our hosting closet, whatever. My windows are open, so you might be hearing the plane flying over. So sorry about that. Also, this bag, little did I know, had an open container of ketchup or barbecue, some kind of condiment. I didn't even know that was in there. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it's going, but it was open and it spilled all over some of the clothes for a little bit. I had no idea what it was. But I figured it out and I got some of those, you know, I got the clean clothes put away, the dirty clothes in the laundry basket. So that's feeling good. I came in here with the vacuum and tidied up a little bit more, and I vacuumed more than what you could see, but it's hard for me to position a camera in here so you could see it all. But I went all the way down the hallway. I should have vacuumed my closet, but it is full. There's a little bit of clothes on the floor. I need to tackle that. I'll get to it eventually, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. I'm figuring it out. There's always something to do around here. So I try not to drive myself crazy, Britney Spears style, but here it is, and I can actually walk in here and breathe, and boy, does it feel so good. Off to the mall, our favorite spot to go is Windsor. They seem to have dress options for more petite frames. Obviously, they have like all the sizes, but if you have like someone on the smaller side, like, you know, younger, like Eleanor's young, what is she, 12 years old? Is she 12, 13? She's almost 12. And I made her do some runway walks. We scoured the store and only found like a few dresses in her size that she liked. So it was actual perfection. And based off her runway walks alone, I want you to tell me which one you think she got based off, you know, vibes only. And I love this because, I mean, obviously she looks great in all of them. She's beautiful in every single one, but it's more about like, what is she comfortable in? What can she move around in? What's her favorite? You know, obviously the whole shebang when you go shopping for anything. We found her dress in one store. I feel like when I took Avelina out, it was 3 full days of shopping around. So Eleanor was a lot easier to find for and shop for. So that was a pleasure. And it was so much fun shopping around with her. And I have even more good news. All right, we made it to Windsor as our favorite spot. Dillard's also has like, you know, smaller sizes if you have a petite gal. We scoured every single rack. I'm pretty sure we got every single extra small. There's like 5 of them in the whole store, like shorter dresses, you know. Time to try them on, and she'll also need shoes. I feel like the music is so loud in here. I don't think they're going to have her size in whatever shoe. I think this one might be the best with like the chunkier heel, but I only see a couple of chunkier heel options. I mean, what about these? I feel like when Avelina was in middle school, she wore sneakers. I got some good news and I got some better news for you. And then I also just have some news. I should have looked for like a family photo outfit for myself, but I didn't. Good news is Eleanor got a dress. She found a dress. Better news is that it was, hold on, guess that price. Normal price was like what, 43 something?
42 point something.
And then it was on sale. The tag said it was on sale for 39 something. And we were like, oh, what a bargain. And then she scanned it. It was a bargain. It was $10. $10.
And 75 cents.
Unreal. I was like, what? Amazing. So now we're gonna splurge on some shoes. I have no idea where to even look for shoes for her little petite foot, but we'll figure it out. There's Crocs up here. You want to wear Crocs? Since we're at the mall, we're passing a toy store. Go Calendar Toys and Games. Never been there before. It reminds me of KB Toys. I'm sure it's just there for the holiday season. But also when I brought up all the stores that were closing, I shared on my Instagram, I don't know, like a week or two ago when we were shopping for Spirit Halloween stuff, and we needed a tulle skirt and I was willing to make one, but Joann Fabrics doesn't exist, craft stores, whatever. So I also brought up what used to be in that plaza where we were at was Toys R Us, and that had closed, and a few of you said that you have Toys R Us stores near you that have popped up in the mall for the holiday season. Maybe that happened in this mall. I'm not holding my breath, but that I would think I would cry. I also have a gift card from Toys R Us from Avelina's 3rd birthday, and she's turning 15 this year. Do you think they'll accept it? I think so.
I have a gift card.
I think so. I also still have my Dillard's gift card from when we got married 18 years ago. And it's actually still good. Every time I go in there, I ask them, is this still good? And they're like, yeah, and I never buy anything. Actually, that's a lie. I bought Avelina a couple of dresses there, but I was like, I feel like I need to buy something for the home since it was a wedding gift. I still haven't bought anything with it yet. They're playing Christmas music in the mall. I could cry, makes me so happy. I love being at the mall. I know, I really could cry. She's looking for pajama pants. We're at Charlotte Russe. We have a return request from Avelina, and they don't do returns. They only do store credit or exchange. So I was like, find something. This is not the same Charlotte Russe that I grew up with. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. But they don't have shoes that would pair well with her dress, sadly. So she's looking at Christmas pajama pants. It's also hard to find her size. Those look okay? I just asked Eleanor if she wanted to wear this to Wentworth's birthday party. It says spicy. He's having a Chipotle birthday party. Did I tell you that? Did I just say Chipotle birthday party, or in my head? We just had the conversation. She said no, by the way. I think I just realized how my kids feel when they have to wait for me to shop around a store. I'm like, can we go? I don't want to be in here.
Quickly, so we can leave quickly.
Single mom who works 2 jobs, loves her kids and never stops. Gentle hands in the heart of a father. Hey, we're going to JCPenney for the first time. My first time. I can't remember the last time I was in here. I'm gonna take it all in. I kind of feel like I walked through here not too long ago, actually, now that I'm inside. The vibes are off. Vibes are different, but they are Christmas vibes. Kind of giving Kohl's.
Wait, this could be my dress.
Cute. We already bought a dress. She knows all the words. She's really good. Check out all the Christmas gifts. Wait, jet puffed mallow.
Those are at Cracker Barrel.
Really? I've never seen these. These are so
How much are they
cute.
here?
Guess that price. I'm gonna guess $14.99. $50? Does that say $50?
Yeah, Cracker
Dollars? I don't have my bifocals on. Wait, they're on sale. These are on sale. Cozy cat slippers. They're heated cat slippers.
80.
Is all of this $25? There's no way a pillow is $80
Yeah, it's $80
at Cracker Barrel. Not $50 worth. Like, let's keep walking. Where are we going? Let's take a little field trip to the shoes. Take a little field trip. Field trip. There's people. Oh yeah, Eleanor, get it.
Ew, I'm not doing this.
Look, they have some sweet Grinch. One thing I'll tell you about department stores, jams is all they're pumping out. They had NSYNC going at the other store. They have a lot of good stuff here. Why don't I shop here? Who has time to go to the mall? Let's be real. Also, who has the money to pay department store prices? I've been meaning to go to Kohl's though. Single mama works who loves her kids and never stops. Oh, shoes. What about these?
Oh,
These would be so cute. Oh, Eleanor, these?
yes.
They spelled this wrong. Exit. There, that's better. I'm mentally preparing for Christmas. I found a whole section of Stitch from Meredith. This is really cute. She could hang this on her backpack. It's $25. You know how Claire's always does, like, buy 7, get 7 for free. I don't know the deal. I'm not interested. I think it's all a scam. But would you rather have that or the marshmallow pillow? You make every day feel like it's Christmas. Everything's feeling alright. I'm telling you, jams here, jams. Baby, walk this way. Oh, $4 worth of Auntie Anne's. Auntie Annie's. Aunt Ann. What? I never know the name of that place. Aunt Annie's is what I call it.
Another one.
Auntie Anne's is what it's actually called. Pizza. Listen, you can't go to the mall with it. This is my piece, by the way. You think I'm gonna waste it? Have we met? I was just happy to hear Christmas music. Also see Christmas trees in the shops. What a vibe. I'm having the time of my life over here, and it's dark because all the windows, there are actually none over here. It's dark outside already. Can you believe? Here, do you want a bite? Can you smell it? Oh my gosh. Kind of smells like Chuck E. Cheese, AKA the Rat Casino. I actually did eat that, so if I get sick, that's the culprit, okay? Hey, this was the night where we had the supermoon. I forgot what it's called, beaver moon or something like that. Did you see it? Apparently it's like the closest to Earth and the biggest. It looks the brightest and all that good stuff. So I thought I'd show you. It's actually a miserable picture. Just got home, my camera's dying. But when I came to the front door, I saw my Pilgrim costume came in. I gotta see. Oh, it's also pickleball night, so I'm gonna change into my pickleball dress. But maybe I'll just wear this dress instead. Hey, what time is the Mayflower? It also came with an apron and a bonnet. Here I am. If you have any paddle recommendations and or shoe recommendations, I am in dire need of new shoes. Like, I've needed new shoes for a while. And I think because I don't run anymore, I just do like cross training and, you know, training. I do, you know, like gym workouts, group exercise, HIIT classes, body pump, that kind of thing, like weight training. I think, oh, my shoes are fine, whatever. But these I have, an influencer was like, oh my gosh, they're so amazing. They're absolutely incredible. It feels like I'm walking on nothing, but not in a good way. And like, do I even have shoes on? I feel like I'm walking on cement. I don't know. Anyway, I still wear them because they're the cleanest white shoes that I have. But all right, there's that. I'll be back. I'm leaving the school now from volunteering. I have ink all over my hands, you guys. They had such an incredible time. It was like Pilgrim Day, back in the day activities. I mean, they had butter making, hand washing clothes. They wrote a letter with quill. These are kindergartners, okay? They were fantastic. What else did they do? Butter churning, candle making. Did I say that? It's so many things. I was like yard games, like sweating the whole time. They had a lot of amazing things. I'm not wearing my Pilgrim costume because peacock. Do you see the peacock? Runaway peacock, I tell you. Anyway, I didn't wear my costume because it was way too small. Literally could not get it over my, I was like over my shoulders, barely over my head. Like I literally couldn't get it over my head. So that was a lot of fun, but I was there a little bit longer than I assumed I would have been there. Oh my goodness. And man, when I tell you I'm sweating, I brought a CD player. So they did like back in the day stuff. So including the 90s. I know, ridiculous. So I even brought an outfit that was like 90s inspired, but I think I did well with the Pilgrim because a lot of the stuff was like Pilgrim based. It used to be simply Pilgrim, but now they're integrating like
computers, writing an email, and you know, all of that stuff, and CD players and iPods. They had flip phones, they had a record player, all those amazing things. And so I brought some CDs. I don't know if I told you this, but I brought like Backstreet Boys, and they were into it. I had Schoolhouse Rock because, you know, we thrifted those things. Taylor Swift, like vintage Taylor Swift, NSYNC, Spice Girls, like that kind of thing. Now that's what I call music volume 2. So I was next to that station, so I was listening, like they were, you know, changing out the CDs and stuff. So that was a lot of fun. Now I'm gonna head to Costco because I film once a week at Costco, and this week I'm going to a location that's really far, so it's probably gonna take me an hour to get there, and then we'll head home and I'll do, you know, some stuff around the house. So I'll meet you there. I just got to Costco. I brought a change of clothes because I'm not about to go into Costco looking like a pilgrim. Anyway, on the way here, it's the one in Clearwater, and it's such a lovely drive up here, but I pass every time this shop that's been there since I was a kid, and it's called, like, I forgot what it's called. Something Christmas Wonderland, Christmas, I don't know. I'm thinking about stopping there on the way home. Would you like to peek inside? I don't even know if they're open, but I think on the way home, I'm just gonna like hop in, you know? Just got done with Costco. 2 hours later, literally, I have this in the front seat. I'm going to munch on that because I'm a hungry girl and I'm dehydrated. There's no water to be seen. This is the problem when I clean out my car. Gone are also the water bottles. Well, I was gonna pull forward, but then someone just pulled up. A Jeep with all of the ducks. Okay, Christmas store, is that what we were planning? Let me chow down on some of this first, okay? Actually, the Jeep is reversing! I'm at the Christmas shop. It's so loud. It's literally right off of the main road, but it's so cute! There's literally no one in the parking lot. You need to see this. Honestly, I feel unsafe. Like, not even gonna lie, but it's so adorable. Can you even hear me? Oh, I feel like I went in the wrong parking lot. All right, let's experience the magic together. Oh, I think I was here one time when I was in elementary school. Are they playing bingo? What is happening? I think they actually are playing bingo. Okay, I'm cracking up. This is, I have a 10-minute allocated time span to spend here because I have to get Avelina from school. How am I gonna get out of here? What a tree full of flamingos. Ornaments galore. By the way, the parking lot up here, absolutely full. So I just parked in the wrong spot. Socks galore, socks for everyone. Every kind of pet that you have. You know what my favorite dog is? One of those teddy bear puppies. Oh, wouldn't that just be the cutest? One thing I noticed right when I walked in is just all of the lights from the Christmas trees, especially on this back wall here. Absolutely beautiful, stunning. Oh, it's a winter wonderland. Let's enter the winter wonderland. Oh, that red card is ruining the aesthetic. Oh, there we are. Lots of great Christmas tree inspiration. Oh my word, they have a tree for everything. Like, look at this one. I don't think you can grasp just how massive some of these trees are. They've got Christmas movies playing. Taxidermy, fox. What is happening? And then this arch, absolutely stunning, slightly terrifying. They have all kinds of trains. You have a train around your tree. Oh, I've always wanted one. Ooh, and then some animatronics over here. Ooh, all of the lights, and they have them all on display. I actually haven't seen these before. Interesting. All the lawn ornaments too. And then all the fun ones over here. And there's Mr. and Mrs. Claus. It's actually different versions of all of them. I think this is my favorite place. I think I came here one time when I was a child. My friend had a family who owned a business across the street, and we may have popped in here, but it's not like I shopped here, you know what I mean? But wow, do they have everything. I haven't even looked at any of the prices. Oh, okay, excuse me, I just passed out. They have such a beautiful display. Barbie Town Dum Dums? I didn't know they had a Pez. What are these called? like a Christmas town. I forgot the name of them. Village, Christmas village. Yeah, there it is. Blizzard. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. You haven't seen anything yet. Here's Disney. We used to have a few Disney houses for a Disney village. We stopped setting it up. It just became too much. I know we passed this one on the way in, but you know, you couldn't really see any part of the village as I ran in here. The famous bratwurst, that's where we go to get them. That's the village in Bruges. Don't you remember when we went there? Oh my gosh, look at the train. It's the Jolly Train. I think I can spend all day here and just laugh and giggle. Oh my goodness, look at these nutcrackers. I haven't seen these at Home Goods. Hershey's, a whole tree of just Hershey's products. What do we have? Is that a JoJo tree? JoJo Siwa? That's a joke. Gumdrop tree, of course. We've got coffee, marshmallow, just like a s'mores tree. I love all the themed trees. Busch Gardens, obviously. Zoo themed. Pickles. That was so much fun, but now I have to go home. And because I have got responsibilities, although I do need Christmas things, I said I'm gonna go all out this year. And then I start shopping around. I'm like, do I really need this stuff? I don't know. I feel like I need to bring my bins down first and reevaluate. Because I don't have that many Christmas things. Last year, my big purchase was to get that garland on the stairs. It looked miserable. First of all, I didn't have enough. Second of all, it needs more. Like, it was just green. It needs red bows, maybe some bells and ornaments and glitter lights. I don't know what else. I should have bought like a bundle all in one, but I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so thirsty.
This is my mini little Costco haul. Not much going on. Probably the most exciting thing, I don't even drink kombucha, but I got this for Alex. It's a new flavor there, Honey Crisp Apple. All right, I'm stoked for him about it. I'm jazzed, I'm hyped, I'm excited. Someone get me a knife. There's no way that this is still good. I'm pretty sure there's like mold on top of this, but I've been eating this all day. Okay, this morning and then all day yesterday. I don't even want to show you up close because if it is mold, that's a problem for my gut. Okay, not a problem for my mouth. So I'm gonna take just another sliver of this. It's my own doing. Why did I leave it on the counter? And actually last night, there was a knife right in there. I probably put it in there this morning in the sink. I do need to do dishes. I did want to actually say something else to you, but I totally forgot because I sat here and chatted with Hopalina for a little bit. So now I just don't remember, but I'm home and I need to get some stuff done. I think I'm just gonna change. Oh, okay, Eleanor has dance today. Alex just went to get the kids from school, the littler kids. Eleanor has dance and then cheerleading, cheerleading and dance. And no soccer today. Can we do a little shimmy, a little shake, a little jig? No volleyball today, no soccer today. They're taking like a break for the seat. Whoever decided that deserves a raise, is all I'm saying. Okay, good on them. Mama needs a break. Also, I was looking, I say that, Mom, we all need a break, right? Then inside of our heads is like, oh my gosh, why are you so lazy? Oh my gosh, why is that box there? You need to put that stuff in the declutter bin. You need to bring it outside. That light's on, go turn the light off. There's a load of laundry in the wash, you need to change it. But then there's also a mountain of laundry you need to tend to. Also, did you cut off Eleanor's flower that she got on her dress yesterday because she didn't like the flower on her dress? Times that by 1,000 all day long, baby. That's why I simply can't remember anything that I'm talking about ever. I don't even know what the point of that was. I need to change my pants. Oh, that's right. I was gonna tell you our plans for the weekend since we don't have sports activities blocked up 5 hours in a row. This is truly the first Saturday of the school year that I'm not gonna wake up at 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. What a delight. I bet at least one of my children will wake me up anyway, have no fear. But since we get a little bit of a break, Alex and I were thinking of going up to Orlando because we have those, bulk tickets that we buy and going to one of the Disney water parks because the high is 82. For you, it may be snowing and we are getting a cold front in. We're getting a cold front in. The high will be like, I don't know, 72, 75, something like that. For us, it will be cold. And you know what? I am jazzed. I'm so excited, but this weekend will be warm enough to go to a water park in November, which seems insane. But we did this a few years ago, went to a water park in November, so I don't know. I'm just gonna nibble on some stuff while I put it away, and then I'll figure out what to make for dinner. Okay, sounds good. I almost bought another pound cake today because that's how good they are, but they didn't have any, probably for the best, but they did have coffee cake and like some other cake, I don't know, blueberry or something. I just said, forget about it. This is literally my haul. I got fruit, I got corn, I got sweet potatoes, the spreadable butter. Haven't seen this before. Golden Irish spreadable butter, grass-fed, all that good stuff. Cranberries, because 'tis the season. I got some sweet potato, oh no, some pepperoni. I think for dinner one night, I'm gonna do pepperoni. Oh, I also got some Rayos over there. Pepperoni, Rayos, mozzarella cheese on these little ditties. I think that's a whole dinner. And then you guys know, sweet potato, maple syrup, some green onions, and chicken. Oh, and then the buttery steakhouse seasoning. Perfection. Literally dinner is done. Okay, I got some hot cocoa, some hum I shared with you, and then the go-go squeeze. Hot cocoa season, you know that. And I told you I got the Starbucks K-cups, K-pods, whatever they're called. But I thought this would be better for when we do, you know, the crock pot. I know a lot of people have their own recipe for crock pot hot cocoa. And listen, that's great. I've tried a few different ones throughout the last, I would say the last couple of years. I've only tried out different ones. You know what I get the most compliments on? When I do it powder. I do the powder version. I haven't done Starbucks. I typically get the Swiss Miss, like the powder Swiss Miss, like the huge container of it. Dump it in probably half of a container for a huge crock pot. And then I add water. Sue me. I don't know. I get so many compliments. And then what I do is I had heavy cream. I'm trying to think if it's heavy cream or half and half. I do a couple pints of that. I can't remember if I do a whole quart. Just add enough until you feel like it's enough. And I think that really elevates it. I'm trying to think if I add anything else. I don't think I do. Mix it in, let it heat up on warm, and whenever I put that out, I do it Christmas Eve, I do it whenever we're hosting, literally anything during the holidays when we have the ornament decorating, but we get the most compliments on that hot cocoa. Oh my gosh, what is this? Because you've seen the recipes with like, you know, sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk and do all this stuff. I don't know what to tell you. I've tried them, they're good. Swiss Miss always wins, but a couple weeks ago, I shared on my Costco's latest, like, oh, last time I tried this, it was so bad, but I made it with water. That was my mistake. And a couple people in the comments were like, outraged, absolute insanity. And I even said, like, it's my fault. I should give it a second go. I should give it a try. So here I am doing that. And you know what? You're probably right. I'm gonna make some right now, as a matter of fact. I'm not even in the mood for hot cocoa. It's like 80 degrees outside and I'm wearing a sweater, so I might as well. Is this like taped shut or something? Oh yeah, sure as heck is. All right, we're about to find out. This is what dreams are made of. Did you also hear that Lizzie McGuire came out with a new song? What year is it? All right, here's the proof. I'm making it with milk. Cheers. I'm gonna warm it up. I'm not really sure how much to put in. I'm just gonna do a couple scoops here. Maybe a little bit more, okay? Can never have enough of that. Moment of truth. Hey, if this is bad, I'm giving everyone a free weekend trip to the Bahamas, so bottoms up. It's actually bad. Good news, we're going to the Bahamas. Who said this is good? You're lying to yourself. Listen, like I would drink it, it's fine, whatever. Maybe I'm not at that superior level where my palate, it's cocoa. It tastes like dark chocolate, not the vibe, okay? Call me a child all you want. Call me Julia Child, if you will. No, it tastes exactly how I remember it. It's not good. Maybe I didn't add enough. Like, I'm gonna add a little bit more, okay? Now they'll be like, you added too much. All right, here, bottoms up. Oh, I got powder. You know what, it's better with more. I also think it needs marshmallows, but it is more on the bitter side. Do me! But I'm going Swiss Miss all day, every day. Now, you have to let me know. Are you a Starbucks hot cocoa kind of gal? Or are you Swiss Miss? Oh man. I'm like really disappointed. I had high hopes. Gotta have high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars, but I didn't make a living. Oh my gosh, I literally feel like I'm drowning. Hey, you guys ever look at a word for too long and then you think, that's definitely not how you spell that word. Like that doesn't even look like that word, but it actually is. Jessica Brown just released a new video, so be quiet everyone, my show is on. I'm going to hang out with her while I tackle this. I don't want to, but I know, one, I have to, it needs to get done. And two, once it is done, man, I'm gonna tell you, my days just run so much smoother when all the laundry is folded, sorted, put away. That way in the mornings, we're not like running around, oh, where's this? Or, oh my gosh, how about that? And da, da, da. You know what I mean? I need to like get on top of it. I'm not sure I ever will. I've come to accept this. I am not a one load a day kind of guy. I mean, literally, we're one or two loads a day. It just doesn't all get done in the same day. That's life. I feel good about this afterward, actually. And I could switch the laundry, but I don't want to make this mountain any bigger. So I'm going to do this and then do that and then switch it over, start another load. And that seems like a great idea. And you might think, oh, this is all the laundry in your house. No. Meredith's laundry for sure is full. The older girls, they do their own. And then that might be it. Everyone else is pretty much taken care of. I know Wentworth has some white items. Listen, I only recently, like beginning of this school year, so August, less than half a year, started sorting whites because I feel like I've shared this plenty recently. Like I have the mental capacity to, you know, do a little bit more. That's what it's all about. 1% better every single day. Maybe some days I fall back a couple percent, and that's okay. Giving myself grace, but I do the whites. It has made such a difference. And then I notice when a white gets tossed in with everything else, it comes out, I'm like, this is blue. It doesn't even look white anymore. It doesn't get nearly as clean, and I do add bleach. Is that probably bad for his skin? I don't know, man. Maybe he shouldn't wear white clothing because other than that, it doesn't get clean. But they've been looking fresh, okay? Especially their socks. And now I have to Google, bleach is probably the worst. Can I do a double rinse? And would that be more helpful? With like a skin issue and then having to clean white clothes? All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Oh my gosh. And all the kids the other day, I don't think I told you. I feel like it's been forever since I talked to you. They all had dentist appointments. They all had their 6-month cleaning. And they, you know, it's always something. It's always something. And we need to find an orthodontist in the area. My dentist does my Invisalign, so I thought, oh, he can take it. Apparently, the type of issues that they have, they need to see a specialist. So now I have to find one that maybe hopefully takes my crappy insurance. But like my insurance doesn't even cover orthodontic care. It's a whole story. I explained it all. Like because I am my own business, they won't even offer orthodontic dental insurance to me unless I had 10 employees under me. I have 10 employees. Will you be my employee? Do you need dental insurance? Because then we'd be able to get dental insurance that would cover, like, I feel like all of my kids need braces. They've all had some kind of issues. I swear at least once a week, at least, usually twice a week, there's like doctor's appointments going on. And then the dental stuff, that just kind of came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, 6 months. And then they're like, oh, actually orthodontic stuff. And I'm like, okay. Just as my Invisalign journey is ending, they are likely going to get not Invisalign. I think metal is what they're opting for.
This is the fastest I've ever sped up laundry, and I want you to just look at the pile of laundry as it gets smaller, and that's my favorite part. That's amazing. I should have sped it up even more so you could see the progression of it. But I had so much footage for this video. I ended up cutting out so much. See, this is what happens when I film on more than one day. I just end up with literally like 6 hours of footage. I'm like, what do I need to chop out of this thing? All right. So I'm glad that I was able to get some things done around the house. It was really, wait, did we go to the Christmas store yet? Amazing. It will be amazing if you haven't seen it yet. It was amazing if you just saw it. I've lost track of the progression of this video, but you know what's even more amazing? Getting all this laundry done. Well, mostly done. I still have to put it away.
Okay, I just sat down on my computer because I needed to pay something, and then I just started going through the emails realizing, oh my gosh, I'm like so behind on, I had to order cheer stuff. I had to sign Wentworth up for a re-enrollment of his piano lessons / guitar lessons. I don't know what they're gonna do, but we'll figure it out. One of my children will play a musical instrument, okay? I'm forcing it on him. But for a positive reinforcement for that, I agreed to allow him to also sign up for rock climbing once a week, which he loves. He goes with a friend. Oh my gosh, so far beyond any type of joy. So he loves that, and I was like, okay, well, I'll do that if you continue piano guitar, because initially he was like, I don't want to do it again. And then I'm like getting emails from dance lists. I don't even know what's happening. I don't know. I just show up when they say show up, and then that's about it. But I also realized, oh my gosh, it's like halfway through November, which it isn't. Calm down. Is it? It basically is. I just got another email from Macro Friendly Foods, because that's how behind I am on emails, that the monthly meal plan came out. So I want to check that out, print out the recipes that I like. But I initially came here simply to print out a recipe. And that's just how the snowball forms. It's like, oh, I sit down a bit and then I see something, oh, I need to take care of that. And then, you know, the next thing I see, because I opened my email, so oh my gosh, that's an important one, I should probably deal with that. And so on and so forth. You understand, it's all day, it's every day. You don't get a break, okay? No breaks here. And then I feel overwhelmed. And I see people who have completely decorated for Christmas already. Not just that, but like, done Christmas shopping, sharing gift guides. I'm like, I can't. Macrofriendlyfood.com. I think my computer just froze. I have too many tabs open. Hashtag relatable, honestly. I only have 18 tabs open. I just counted. That should be no big deal. I'll just look at the recipes on my phone. Great, my phone just died. Well, I just put some of the groceries away, not even gonna lie. I did not put all of them away, just simply like out of laziness. I could just put them in my pantry, but I don't even know what to do with this. Tonight for dinner, I'm gonna make something I used to make all the time. Avelina requested it because it's one of her favorite meals, and I'm like, this is like a throwaway meal for me. Like, oh, I don't feel like making anything, so I'll make this. As it's ingredients that I always have on hand. Peppers, onions, and sausage, essentially. But instead of sausage, I'm doing ground beef, and I'm trying to give it the flavors of sausage. So I have some sage here. I have some fennel seed. I also have coriander. Yeah, I feel like that's a good one. Salt, pepper, garlic, maybe some onion powder, the usual suspects. I've never done it this way before. I always have done sausage. You know, we'll see how it comes out. I always serve it on top of rice. One of you was like, you need to sharpen your knives. I know. Here, let me try a little bit. Like a butterbean. All right, I got this nifty thing. Came with my Cutco set. What do I even do? Ooh! The thing is, when I sharpen the knives, oh my gosh, even just thinking about doing it, full body chills. Like, ooh, not in a good way, in like a cringing way. Just the noise of the, okay, here we go. Oh, I can't. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this. Oof. Oh, I hate this. I hate every second of it. It's fine. I got it. It's fine. We're good. Trying to decide, do I normally cut with the back of the knife, the front of the knife? I don't know. All right, let's see if that made any difference. Oh my gosh, like butter! All right, couple minutes of agony for probably like 2 months worth of having a sharp blade here. You know what? That was worth it. Oh, this is a dream. So I'm doing 3 peppers. This is serious. Why did I wait so long to sharpen this knife? I need to sharpen the rest of my knives now. This is like blowing my mind how smooth. Smooth like butter, yeah. Criminal undercover, yeah. I have to be careful. I'm gonna cut my finger off. Okay, bell peppers are great. I also have an onion. I'm just gonna dice this up. Then I have like 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and I'm just gonna throw this in. All of the peppers and onions together with the meat. Just toss them all in. Along with all of this, I am going to add just a little splash of oil and then some salt and pepper. Wow, I need to refill this thing. So that's salt, pepper, just to season every layer, you know? It's all cooked through. It's time to add the herbs. I have some sage right there. Some onion powder, even though we have onions in there. It does, you know what? Add some more. Because why not? I've got some paprika, just a little bit. Garlic powder. Sure, that sounds good. Now some fennel. I'm not really, I mean, do I crush this? How do I even begin? That seems pretty thick. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I might regret that later. And then I've got some coriander. Just a little splash of that. A little bit more salt, a little bit more pepper. Give it a mix and I'll give it a whiff. You know what? That is a seasoned dish. This smells really good. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. It's obviously different than, you know, how I typically make it with the pork. That's pre-seasoned. But I'm happy with this. I'm gonna serve it alongside the rest of that and then some rice. Nice, quick, easy, convenient weeknight meal. But then later tonight, I might make some cookies with the girls because I've been dying to make the almond crinkle cookies.
I had high hopes for this as well. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's going to taste different. Let's find out. Let's check it out. Does it taste different when you actually get it from Starbucks? That's that will be my third test. I am definitely going to get some. Don't you worry. And I hope it is different because guess what? I still didn't like it from the K-Cup. Still did not. Okay, maybe it's just me. This is a me problem. Not a Starbucks problem. Not a hot cocoa problem. Not a you problem. You probably love it. It's just me. You know, maybe it was because I was raised off Swiss Miss. Anyway, after the cookies, I ended up making these with the two boys. They were really eager to make the cookies. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. So I let them make most of it. And these are the almond crinkle cookies. Let me try to pull up the recipe for you. But it started with 1/2 cup of butter, 1 stick of butter. I'm talking, so I don't think my camera, like on my phone, recognized me. Oh man, do I take more pictures in one day than someone should. Okay, so 1/2 stick of butter, 1 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon almond extract, which I added more. I loved the almond extract. 1 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup almond flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and then once you mix all of that together, you chill it in the fridge for an hour. Listen, I ended up falling asleep this night, putting the kids to bed pretty early, if I'm being honest. I was exhausted. Just, you know, once you get toward the end of the week, it just catches up with you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need more than 4 hours of sleep a night, right? My body's, you know, once it goes vertical. Vertical? No, horizontal. I digress. I ended up letting it chill in the fridge overnight. So the next day I took it out of the fridge, let it come to room temperature for, I don't know, an hour, probably longer than that if I'm being honest. And then I rolled it into balls, and you need powdered sugar for this. So I just dumped some powdered sugar in a bowl. It says a cup. I don't think you need that much. And I roll them into balls, into powdered sugar. If you've ever made the brownie crinkle cookies, those are amazing. These just as amazing. But if you don't like chocolate, if you want more of that almond flavor, oh my, these were melt in your mouth. Absolutely incredible. And of course, salmonella, I dare you. This is my favorite part of making cookies, is eating the dough. Obviously, this is the cookies when they came out of the oven, and you're supposed to let them cool in the tray. I feel like I maybe overcooked them for maybe a minute. You're supposed to cook them 350 for 11 to 13 minutes ish. And I cooked them for about 13 minutes and then put them on a cooling rack. And I mean, one of my favorite cookies. But that's it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.